Can you please tell us about your book called The 21st Century Leader? What is the core message and how is the leader of the 21st century characterized?
Well, thank you very much for asking, Miriam. My upcoming book, The 21st Century Leader, originating in my personal story and what I like to call crucible experiences, which have shaped how I lead and who I am, is intended to be something of a collective handbook on the leadership theories and models of the past 100 years leading up to the present day. The research I conducted in graduate school is the other part of the foundation for the material, in addition to the reading I've done on global leadership over the past 25 years. Linked to this, my thinking also comes from cross-cultural experiences I've had for 2.5 decades, living, working, consulting, coaching, and traveling in nearly every region of the world. Moreover, the majority of books on leadership are either focused completely on the research or completely on, or often made up of musings on the topic. What I wanted to do was create a combination of the two. And firstly, I should say, I do not claim to have come up with any of the theories myself. As I say in the book, it is built on the shoulders of giants, and it's intended to be a hybrid between an academic and a practical book, which can be utilized by leaders, particularly of the 21st century. And it explores the intersection of research behind leadership, the practical application, and it culminates in the integration of all of this for leading with purpose in the 21st century. Dr. John Maxwell, who, as many of you may know, has written more than 80 books on the subject today, leadership. He's one of the most prolific writers in the world on the subject. In one of his latest books called Leadership, he discusses in the final chapter what he calls from career to calling and the difference between the two. For some of us, that calling comes early. And for others, such as myself, we realize it later on in our lives. That's okay. Realizing what calling is fuels us for passion within it. This is where I'm at now, a calling to leadership through service to others and humanity. Therefore, in summary, the characteristics of the 21st century leader are a mix of someone who understands the study, theory, and the practical application of leadership, not only in the real world, but in a global context, someone who balances the physical, mental, and spiritual demands that leadership requires, and someone who thinks from a creative state of mind, not a reactive one. She or he is adaptive in changing context, willing to evolve, and leads with purpose. Above all, they have a personal and professional integrity, ethical values, humility, and ultimately put service to others and humanity above themselves. This, for me, is the ideal character of the 21st century leader.